So go to the next one. Yeah, implicit differentiation is super important. Okay. When I differentiate anything with y, right, must always include the dy dx there. Okay. Okay, so look here. In general, differentiate y to the power of n is equals to, don't need to see this complicated one. The minus one, clean away. Put the minus one here. Must always include the dy dx when you differentiate. When you differentiate anything that got to do with y. Understand? Because d dx means differentiate with respect to x. But if you want to differentiate a y with respect to x, you must have a dy dx there. This is called implicit differentiation. Okay? So first, so d dx y becomes 1 times dy dx. So basically, from now on, when I ask you differentiate y becomes what? You must tell me dy dx can already. Don't tell me 1 times dy dx. Gradient function. The differential of y. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Can. So part 2, d dx y square. Now we differentiate y square. Josh, become what? 2y. What's missing? Must have a dy dx at the end. Understand or not? Every time you differentiate a y, there must be a dy dx at the end. Understand? Can? Okay. Part 3. Differentiate dy dx. Anybody? All right, second derivative, d2y dx square. Differentiate dy dx becomes d2y dx square, just like that. Oh, that's part 4. That's part 4. Yeah, that's part 4. Okay? So part 3 is a product rule. d dx xy. Right down here, u, and right down here, v. Okay? Jaden, who you keep first? Okay, keep x. Differentiate y, become what? dy dx. Understand? Plus, now you differentiate x. 1. Keep y. It's a product rule, be careful. Huh? Extra what? Oh, I could read. We forgot some of the stuff. Yeah. Oops. Give me a second. Behind, for some formulas behind. Yeah. Okay. Can. The last one. If I want to differentiate a dy dx square, what rule do you think this is? It's a chain rule. So remember what to do when we differentiate a chain rule. First, power bring down. Okay. Take a 2 here. dy dx to the power of 1. This part understand? So understand? But chain rule means what? Still got one more step. Differentiate the inside. Differentiate dy dx. Becomes what? Didn't done. d2y over dx. Okay? So for implicit differentiation, you actually don't need, you will seldom need to write d dx something unless the question asks you to differentiate with respect to x. But when they ask you to find dy dx in terms of x and y, okay, it's done in one whole line right now. Done in a line. Then make dy dx the subject. Okay, I'm going to do 2 with you so that you can do the rest yourself. Okay. Question 1. Question 1. You need hints for question 1. Show that the point lies on the plane and show that the direction is perpendicular to the normal. So that the point lies on the plane and show that the line point, because a line consists of a point and a direction, right? Show that the point satisfy the r dot n equals to d. That's 1. And then number 2, show direction dot normal equals to okay. So the first one, okay, it's always done in a line like that. X squared plus y cubed equals xy. Okay. Now done in a line means like that. Differentiate x squared. This one. 2x. Come on, some more. Plus 3y squared. Very good. So you see how I write the dot there. Dot means times. Okay. Equal xy is a product rule. Keep x, differentiate y. Plus differentiate x, keep y. Can see? Now I bring all the dy dx to one side. 3y squared dy dx minus x dy dx equals to y minus 2x. Factorize out the dy dx. Take a big bracket. 3y squared minus x equals to y minus 2x. Then make it the subject. Dy dx equals y minus 2x over 3y squared minus x. That's it. Oh, okay. Maybe I do C, and I want to show you there's fluidity in C. Okay, in a way, there's 2 methods to do it. Okay, so look here. Cosine inverse y equals to x plus y. Okay. Method 1. Differentiate cosine inverse. Anybody can tell me? Yes. Yes, Ishan, you are looking at it. Differentiate cosine inverse is what? 1 over square root 1 minus y square, because the angle is y, right? But remember, differentiate the angle. What is differentiate the angle? The angle is y. Differentiate y become what? Ishan? Dy dx. Just differentiate y becomes dy dx. Understand? Okay. Equals to x, differentiate x, 1 plus dy dx. Okay, so this kind, right, where there's a fraction like that, right? Okay, very complicated. So it's best to cross multiply over first. Okay, minus dy dx equal, bring the square root 1 minus y square over 1 plus dy dx. Can see? Minus dy dx equal square root 1 minus y square times a plus square root 1 minus y square dy dx. Okay, you understand? Now group all the dy dx together. Or negative square root 1 minus y square equals to dy dx plus square root 1 minus y square dy dx. Okay, now you factorize. Dy dx factorize out 1 plus square root 1 minus y square. Can see? Then now the last step you divide over. Dy dx equal negative square root 1 minus y square over 1 plus square root 1 minus y square. And then that's the answer. Okay, usually the question will ask you to prove. Show that it becomes this. Okay, but what I want to tell you is that, right, there's fluidity. That means you can play smart by doing this. Okay, Method 2, cosine inverse y equals to x plus y. Okay, Ryan, cosine inverse bring to the right side become what? Y equals to, you can there's fluidity. Can see? Understand? Differentiate y become what? Dy dx. Differentiate cosine, Ryan, become what? Minus sine x plus y times 1 plus dy dx. Can see? Then go and make dy dx the subject. So on and so forth. Yeah, in a way, second way is it depends on what the question wants sometimes also. Understand? That means you can move things around. Okay, you can move things around. Okay, which brings back to me. Finish writing. Finish writing. Let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. As power. Yeah. So dy d. Okay. After that, you just expand out and then bring the dy dx to one side. Okay. Now, so which brings back to me the point of go back 2 pages ago to here. Okay. This part on y equals to 5 to the power of 4x. This one I want you all to write down. Okay. Vanessa, look here. Tracy, look here. Okay. So whenever you all see x as a power, right? The only way to bring down x as a power is to do what, Josh? Ln. So I have ln y equals to ln 5 to the power of 4x. And then it will become ln y equals to 4x can bring down 4x times ln 5. Be careful. Ln 5 is a constant. Understand or not? Okay, ln 5 is a constant. So it's the better way to write it as 4 ln 5 because it's a constant together times x. So that's why you don't go and do product rule, understand or not? You don't do product rule for a constant. You only do product rule for variables. Okay? Can answer? Differentiate ln y becomes what? Yeah, so this becomes 1 over y times dy dx. Okay, equals to differentiate on the right side becomes what? Just 4 ln 5. Or then you get your answer easy. Dy dx. Okay, continue to the thing. Equals to y times 4 ln 5. And that's the answer. Understand? So whenever you see x as a power, right, don't need to remember the formula. Just go and ln both sides to bring the x down. And then apply the implicit differentiation. Okay? Okay? Ken? Josh? Joshua?